Okay, so I'm back making another Football Manager video, and yeah, the last two got a few views compared to some of my other videos, which no one really watches. But this channel's all just about me just chucking in anything I really want to do, really, and just practice my video skills and whatnot. But I'm enjoying making Football Manager content, so I'll probably do some more of them. Speaking of which, I'm in Atletico Bilbao, which I think is a whole video in itself. If you aren't familiar with Atletico Bilbao, then yeah, I certainly wasn't aware of the situation, but they're very limited on who you can buy with them, and it's quite cool actually. As you can see, I'm doing quite well with third in the table, behind Barcelona and Real Madrid, who we just beaten both. Look, so I'm quite proud of that at the moment. But anyway, this video is not about Bilbao. We'll come back to Bilbao maybe when I finish the season, and I'll talk a little bit about them. This is all about young players who have become quite good on my game. I know it's a bit random, but usually it's normally the same sort of group of players who end up being good. So obviously, I have players in my range, but I have most of the big leagues. Most of the big leagues here. I'll try and view. I've got my camera here, and then I'm just like looking at it here. So no, we'll leave the camera. I'll just go over here for a sec. So 5 years into the future. So if we want to see who the good 17-year-olds are, we need players who are aged 22, and I'll have any old players from anywhere. We don't want ones who are interested, and we want them all. Well, they are already done by transfer value. So there might be some players who aren't for sale. I had a quick look earlier, and I couldn't really find any. Even some of the best players in the world still got their prices on, and we can see straight at the back, Lamine Yamal is the best 21-year-old, 22-year-old. So we're talking about 16, 17-year-olds here at the moment, but worth 220 to 242 million. Those stats are just absolutely insane. And been at Barcelona, of course. They are not going to let any of their top quality youth players go. So, my team Arsenal, we've got Asan Udragu. I don't know. 22 years old. At Schalke 4. Arsenal paid 68 million for him from Freiburg. Barcelona again. Claudio Echeverri. Now, I don't know. I think all of these are on at the beginning of the game, so they're all like real players who you can buy. They're not regens or anything like that. Have a quick look at him again. Nice stats there. It's nice that they're mostly attacking players, but it's nice that they are spread out through the leagues. Simone Pafundi. From Udinese. They paid 38 million for him. Udinese got a bad deal there. He's now worth 150 million now. Rodrigo Amora at Olympique Marseille. Yeah, it's really cool that they are sort of spread around the different leagues. These sort of top players at 21, 22 years old. And from Porto, they paid 36 million for him in 26-27. I mean, it's not a lot of money, really. Well, it is a lot of money, but in football terms, it's not a lot of money. So some of these are quite cheap. Teams get some bargains. I'm at Bilbao, so I can't get any bargains. However, they've got great youth players, which I'll show on the Bilbao video. Sver Halsef Napan, who's been at Rosenborg. 6.25 million Man United paid for him on the 24-25 season. So yeah, there's someone to look out for early on. What's he worth now? 139 million. I'm not really looking at any of their stats though. I don't think he's playing like loads, is he? Not a goal scorer. He is more a defensive midfielder. Shaquille Van Persie. Nice. Fine, although I assume that's Robin's son, is it? There can't be that many Van Persies in the world, let alone in football. But that makes you feel old, though. Got Mateus Lamborde at Parthenope, I assume it's Napoli. Rennes. So some to pick up from the French league, and you normally get good prices from the French league. Kendry Payers. Now I know this video will get quite long if I just look through all of them, so I'm just looking for a few here. Pretty decent stats. And I am just going by transfer value. I know there's been players who are doing better and all that. But sometimes, just, you know, you look at these players and how much they're worth. If you do a save where you want to make a lot of profit, then obviously you want the higher value players. So Archie Gray at Leeds. Managed to keep hold of him. Well done, Leeds. Sergio Fernandez. 7 goals and 9 starts so far. Leverkusen. That's San Lorenzo in Argentina, so you might not always be able to get some of these players depending on what your database is, but most of them seem to be from European clubs. Junior Kruby at Lorient. Surprised they kept hold of him. He's been there his whole career as well. Well done, Lorient, keeping hold of a star player there. Only on 56,000 wages as well. PSG, Warren Zaire-Emery, who's always been at PSG, so I'm not really familiar with the youth setup of teams across Europe, as you could probably tell, but Joel Hato. Obviously, if they're at a big club like PSG, they might be hard to sign. They'll probably demand some big money. Ajax went on loan in the Championship. It's probably done them a world of good. Let's look at one more. Let's look at Arjon Ibrahimovic. The only one who's actually wanted by any clubs at the moment. Coming from Bayern. Had a few loans, then bought them for 8 million. They'll be kicking themselves over that one. They're worth 49 million, so not bad at all. So yeah, these are some of the players who are all sort of 16, 17 when you start the game. And this is how good they've got online. Again, might be different for most of you, and obviously it depends on how much they play, where they go on loan, or things like that. But I thought I'd show you guys. I'm sure you can get the best out of some of them. And if you like this video, do let me know if you'd like to see one for older players. I can always look at ones who are 18 and 19 and do another video on that. Or I can come back in a few years' time on my game, as in game time, game years, not years, in real life, and we can have a look at some more as well. And maybe we'll have a look, for no apparent reason, maybe I'll have a look at some regens in the future as well, for no reason at all. Okay, so yeah, this video's long enough, so I'll see you in the next one.